What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. So, I started this recording already, and then it got corrupted and messed up due to some shit. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. You can pet that thing, apparently. But I did a little bit of work off camera. Not a lot, but it'll seem like a lot. So, I set up some foundations and I cleaned up the base a little bit. Now, I started a recording already where I started building this stuff over here. I was off camera when I was building it anyway, but this is basically going to be like a biomass, well, technically a biomass log generator. Um, so in here, biofuel generator. So basically, biofuel is an upgraded step from biomass, which it's a lot more compressed. It holds a lot more duration during like using to craft energy with these. So I was in the process of working on all that when the recording messed up. So I cleaned up the base. As you can see, I've got 5 different storages over here. Well, technically I've got a few more than 5, but 5 primary storages here. Each one, yeah, that one holds copper wire, cable, plates, rods, and concrete. And you also may be wondering how I'm flying. I've actually got a couple of mods installed, one of them being a flying mod, just so that way I can fly around and make it a little bit easier during builds, showing off stuff to you guys. But anyway, so we get back down here, assuming I can get back on the ground probably. Give me a sec. Alright, I also did a couple of these in the last video, so with the mods it actually added a few things like this. We got the Patreon wall, and then over here I did pretty much this entire chapter in this video. We created the wind turbine, well, we got the wind turbine, we got the splitters, and we unlocked field research, which gives us the MAM, which is really good, which I still haven't set down yet. We also did a little bit of research over here. The part assembler gave us more advanced machinery, the chainsaw, which gave us the biofuel, and the resource, which also came with the customizer gun, which is really cool. So right now we are working on increasing our power setup, and I did make a chainsaw in the video as well before it obviously got deleted. So anyway, so what I have set up over here is each one of these will be used to store either leaves or wood, and they'll go into their separate constructor, which they will get turned into biomass. Then they'll join lines over here. It won't be the most efficient setup ever, because with wood it uses 60 wood per minute and generates 300 per minute, so it's not going to be an equal exchange, and the belts aren't going to be able to keep up very well, but it'll work for now, and it'll create biomass, or the biofuel in here. So it'll put the biomass in here and then feed the biomass in here and then create the biofuel and store it actually right here. So this is where we're going to generate all of our biofuel. So with that in mind, I've actually taken the time out to craft up some biofuel. I'm going to craft up a little bit more before we begin here, and then we'll start putting some of these in the generator. Alright, crafted up enough that I can put about 100 biofuel in. So boop, click, boop. With that in mind, we have one more biofuel in our inventory. I'm going to craft up a few more, and I'm going to go gather up the resources to make a bunch of stuff. Alright guys, so I did gather up a bunch of grass and wood using my chainsaw that I got here, and it has been producing a little bit. So we got our first stack of logs we can go and pop into these generators. This is temporary because I do plan on setting up the higher tier of the generators here. Well, not a higher tier, but I plan on setting up the automated ones that came with the mod. Basically just attaching it to this whole setup. That way all I have to do is put in grass and wood and the entire system will stay charged. Still won't be fully automated, but it'll be running better. But this is all up and going, fully operational. So what I'm doing what I've also been doing, kind of on the side here, is I've been working on making reinforced plates. I think I got like 60 of them, 65, and I want to unlock this Pop them in here, those in there. Alright, more concrete. Probably don't have enough. Probably. More rods and plates to keep in my inventory. There we go. I need a few just to complete this. Pop all the oh, I did have enough concrete. Heck yeah. And send this off so we get logistics too. The main reason I wanted to do that.
Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
And all you need to do is to replace the actual belt on this reinforced plate. So what I can do is I can press 3 here since I have the tier 1 belts marked on it, and then press E on my keyboard and switch to tier 2. And I can just cover over these. There we go. Now I've upgraded that. Now I can output at 120 parts per minute. That way this will actually keep up a little better. There we go. It was made for 120, so now this will actually output at a decent rate. Not that it really mattered with how much we were putting out because of wood. Next thing I want to upgrade is this belt. So that way they can share the resources a little better. And that belt. Now now this will be able to output pretty quick. At least faster than it was exporting from this. Next thing I want to do is I want to make some more reinforced plates and upgrade this belt. Because this thing is not like it's going faster than what we're putting into it. Because it can do up to 120 per minute. So I need a belt that can output 120 per minute. At least maximize some of this, right? So I'm gonna go in here first, make a. Actually, I have enough screws to make a bunch. So there we go. Just made 11 of them. So over here, 3E. That's it. Now it'll output at 120 per minute. It'll actually be able to keep producing without stopping. Yep, there it goes. Yep, there it goes. Now it's actually producing at the rate. And now we're getting the biomass a little bit quicker. Pretty much instantaneously. Look at that. Pouring in. Which is good. It only outputs 60 per minute, right? Yeah. So this belt's more than enough. It maxes out this belt. Cool. I can live with that for now. Go feed our biomass generators a little bit more. I'll make sure they're all nice and full before we set up the focus on setting anything else up. Go. We're getting there. Slowly, but we're getting there. I wonder, did we ever unlock? No. Okay. So one thing I want to build real quick, if I can. I don't have enough reinforcements. Nails was my limiting factor, but I'm gonna make at least 3 of these. 1, 2, and now I should be able to grab this up. Now I'm just gonna put it somewhere kind of out of the way. Put it up against the belt now. No, it's right. Alright, so there's a few things in here from mods specifically, but we still have a bunch of stuff to go through here. Alright, the first thing I want to do, I want to grab anything and everything I have in this chest so I can scan a bunch of stuff. Cool. Most of the stuff will only take a couple of seconds to scan. Let's start over here. We have that. Can't afford it. Hog meat, we got that. Search that one. Awesome. This, can't afford. Can't afford. What about this? It takes 3 of the meat, so we'll make those up real quick. Which was something we learned how to make just now from the hog protein. The hog. There we go. Now we can make. Oh, I needed 5. Apparently I can't count. Started going back and forth already. So production, crafting table. 2 more. Just one. And got it. Alright, so next thing I need to make 5 more meat proteins. Unfortunately, I do not have enough in my fry. I have calories. No, I do not have that. Excuse me. But now I have this. Got it. Now we can scan for berries with the item scanner. We just now scan for a net. We have not gotten into those yet. So power slugs, I know I have one in my inventory at least. So that would make power shards, which is good. We need some plates and wire, which we have the wire. Plate. Enough. Nope. Okay, we need to make 1 power shard. Ran all the way over here for no reason. Power shard. Make 2. We'll go ahead and make 2. We're going to use it. Don't have to scan the blue slug once. Now we can go over here. Start this research, which is one I really want. Nice. Accomplished what I was trying to. We also have some of this quartz, so we'll go ahead and scan it. That way we can actually scan for the quartz nodes. And we can make silica and quartz crystal. So, pull on that. Don't have anything down there unlocked. Don't have anything there unlocked. Oop, here we go. The last, no, network, I think, requires flash. And all this stuff I haven't gotten into yet. So, alright, that's all we can pretty much research right now. I can double check one as I'm putting things up. Quartz. Cool. Pop this stuff up. There we go. Got all the inventory nice and clean. Cool. Alright, so something I'd like to set up, if it's at all possible, is refined plates. Now we have a whole node here we haven't even tapped into. And now we have 1 power core, which isn't much to work with. But now I've got this bar down here, which is what I was trying to get. We're gonna turn this down 50%. Now it only produces 15 units rather than 30. Out. So that way it'll actually go out here. Give it a second to check up. I can just get all of them. There we go. This is only producing 15 per minute. Now it should keep up equally. And it should spit it out as it needs it, sort of thing. And we need 15 for this and 30 for this, so I only need 45. So I need to turn this down towards only 15. Oh. No, I need to turn this one down towards only 15. I could just use the split off and use the 30 for something, but we're just going to turn this down for now, save power. Now this is only producing 54. Pull the door out of it. So, we get over here and grab the board. There we go. Now that should clean up the belt, and then it can start spitting out like that. Okay, got that cleaned up. Let's go over here and do the same thing. Make sure we're equaling out on our power needs. I'm pretty sure. I think this was a situation where we weren't producing enough. This does 45 per minute, and I think this is a pure node, so this probably produces. Yeah. We'll set this to 45. Go. What? From the limestone in here. That way it'll catch up. Pull the limestone out of here as well. Got it. There we go. And now it'll produce exactly what it. No more, no less. That won't. Now it'll balance out our power too. Won't be a bunch of stopping and starting. We want this gray line to basically equal out with the blue line. Alright, so now we're over here at the copper area doing the same thing. So over here for the copper cables, it produces 30 per minute, which requires 60 per minute. This produces 30 per minute. Only got one going into it, so we're going to reduce this down to 50%. Just 50%, thank you. And then it's using 15 copper, so this should be down to 50% as well. Got it. And then this should be down to how many using for this? 15 per minute, so only 50%. All about saving that power right now. I got to do the same thing here. Minute, and then alright, let's pull out all the elbow fuse, or the elbow stock stuff. Go. All that crap out. Here's the same thing, put the copper. I like to do this because otherwise it can stay backed up and then it won't catch up. This way it just forces in what it has room for. And then, as long as the belts stay at the same speed, that number never goes up, so they don't clog up. But that will save us a bunch of power. Okay. Alright, that could have helped our power needs quite a bit. The only thing that may be active money on our power grid is probably these guys, because if I really wanted to, I could probably tweak these. Save power and equalize it out. Belt only does 60, so let's miss it only accepts. I need that number down. Well, how much biomass does this use per minute? 120. This is already producing 60. Let's turn this down. Biomass out. Both these. Plop it straight in here. This is keeping up perfectly. These machines will go consistently now. Have that one turned way down, but it means all these machines will continuously run without stopping. This is exactly what I want. It should balance out my power grid. We only have a capacity of 100 watts or megawatts right now, and we are consuming. It says max consumption is 70.3, but it's saying, oh, that's production. That's how much we're actually. It should only produce what it needs. So I'm not sure where it's producing more power at. Oh, probably because of this guy. He's not hooked up to anything. Oh, and it may also have something to do with this guy. So what are we producing over here? Screws. We need 10 per minute. Producing more than 10, so let's turn this down to 10. Now I only need 10 ingots, so this should only be producing 10 ingots. And this should only produce 10 more. Go, pull out all the excess. And I'm just going to manually use all the excess so that way I'm not clogging up my inventory. I can shove it before I call it a day. There we go. That should equalize it all out. Alright, so real quick off camera, I'm going to for one, get out of fly mode. Two, and then I'm going to melt down all this metal manually and turn it into whatever. Oh yeah, real quick, I just wanted to check. Flat line, look at that. That's exactly what we want. We want it to be a flat line amount. Don't know why it's producing so much more than it needs to. I think it has something to do with generators that are hooked up to like the actual hub, those generators, I think they act differently than the other generators do, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, back to melting ingots. Alright guys, so there's one more thing I want to try to do before we finish up. First thing I need to make is an assembler. I need rotors to make that. Like 4 rotors. There it is. Alright, got it. Our storage is over there. I think I'm going to set up an advanced storage right here. Like advanced resource storage. Space gap. That. First thing I want to make. We're going to plop this over here for now. Get a little bit of space. Yes, I can make this look a lot better, but I'm not going to right now. Alright, so before I start setting anything up, we're going to make reinforced iron plates. We'll only make 5 per minute, so a single one of these will be more than enough. Okay, so in order to get this up and rolling, I need 30 plates per minute, 60 screws per minute. Not impossible. Let's start this off by setting up 2 constructors. Thankfully, I've made plenty of iron plates off camera, so that shouldn't be an issue. Alright, that one. And there's this one. Okay. That's one. Oh wait, I have a pack. Both of them, but one for now. The other, bump it. Go. Now, setting this up to be laser. 1, 2, and then straight into the. Sorry, what's going on here? Oh, I did have it right. Gosh, dang it. That's the output, not the input. Go. Now try this again. 1, 2. This. 1, 2. This. Like I said, I need 60 plates per minute. Let's start with that. Not 60, 30. 30 plates per minute. This only does 20 plates per minute. We're going to fix that. Alright, so in order to set this up properly, I'm having to run and grab some blue slugs to power cords, so I can do some overclocking. Alright guys, while I was out and around, I found quite a few. I even found some yellow slugs. So, before we do this, let's scan one of the yellow slugs. Power slugs. I'm sorry. Yes, I can. Oh, I see why. That's the rotor. We'll work on that. Slug, so that will unlock the blue scanning. Don't take care about that. Kind of want a power shard. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, we got the 25 rotors we need. Now I can scan. There's this. Nice. Now we can make the power shards from the yellow slugs. They actually give more. Yeah, they gave 2 rather than 1. So I get 5 out of my blue slugs here. And 4 out of my yellow. Nice. Now I have 10 total. Okay, so, that in mind, this, like I said, needs 30 iron plates. So I pop one of these in there and change this number to 30. Okay? We need 60 screws. And we'll have to pop one of these in here and change this number to 60. Requires. Now we need 45 iron ingots there and 15 iron rods. Line perfectly. How many rods does this need? 15. So this is going to make iron rods. 15 of them. We're going to have to alter that. Awesome. Okay. With that in mind, I need 15 iron and 45, so I need 60 iron per minute. Smelter. Lined up. This makes 30%. Easy enough. We'll just set up 2. This one up. What? That's the output. Yeah, that's set up right. I don't know. Oh, I just think back. Oh, explain it. Smelter. Probably could have got away with pushing it a little closer. That's okay. Alright. Okay, now I need a splitter. Splitter. Up with this. Yeah. Put there. So one of the ends will go there. The end will go there. Each one of these will produce. Here, this one needs to produce 45. This one will actually overclock. Go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just noticed that built. There. Yeah. That done. That. Now I just need to input 60 per minute and it will equal itself out. Or at least it should. Either way, as long as I'm inputting 60 per minute, we're fine. Which is half of what this output. Oh. Okay, this thing shouldn't be hooked up to power. It is not. Not connected. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Put a power pole here. Hold on. I don't want this to be hooked up to the main power grid, so I know how much power. Okay, and now everything should, in theory, be hooked up, right? Not the best way to run wires, but this will use a maximum of 40 watts. I don't have 40 watts available, so let us build a new area. Alright guys, so what I'm working on here is I deconstructed this whole area here. Get rid of all that crap. Way. So I get rid of our whole log generator thing here because we are setting up a new power plant up here that is automated real quick. In order to do that, we're going to have to open this up. Wait, no. Here in yes, base auto power. And we can already. Cool.
Milestone reached. Fixit R&D have developed an automated biomass burner after learning of inefficiencies in power production. You can now automate production with an added conveyor input hole.
I hope I got it right. There we go. This will do. Run this down in half. We're just keeping on a normal belt. Few leaves and it'll produce 30 biomass per minute. And this one, we consume 600 wood, but we can't output that. So let's get this down to, we'll set it to 30. I know it's really low, but then I can just run it all in one single tier 1 belt. Worst case scenario, I can upgrade the belt here. Set it to, we're producing 30 here, right? So I can technically set this one to 10. Like that. So now it'll produce up to 120 from here. So, upgrade that belt. Now that belt's doing 120. So it can produce up to 120 biomass per minute. Then, if we were to pick a structure here, straight in, we're going to make biofuel 60 per minute while using 120 of that per minute. So with that in mind, let's upgrade that one. Cool. Now it'll be efficient. Pump out too much. Might have the belts back up, but this doesn't consume power, so I'm not that concerned about it. Anyway, so this will be the new setup for that. Now that we have that, we need, oh, I guess it's in refined power, isn't it? Yeah, biomass burners. Oh my god, they use rotors? Dude, man. I want to make at least 4 of these. I've already tore down our old ones. Alright, what do we need? He needs 8 these plates. So 4 times 8 of the plates is, okay, I think I have plenty. I think it's 32. 6 times 4 is 24. So I'm going to make some rotors. And I make that rotors. I need 24. I can only make 20 right now, so I want to make more screws. Hold on one sec, guys. Alright, guys. The input is there. These biomass generators are also a little bit bigger. Make as many as we can. One more. Okay, next I need to set up a bunch of splitters. We're gonna set up a specific kind of system here. Last one shouldn't need a splitter. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, now we'll run the belt. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna set up storage. Now we can go over here, pop all of these logs that we have in here already. Now these will automatically power. Have these slowly climbing as these fill up. Let's see. Got a mark 2. Like some mark 2 belts. Give me a second. There we go. Now 3E. Don't think I have enough belts. But that'll at least help keep the first 3 fully filled and make it easier so that you can start it up. Alright, so it looks like everything's operational now. We are still balancing out, which is good, and our power grid is now up to 250 watts. So now, should, in theory, be able to hook this up. Simple cable effect. Now, this one should start firing up, producing 60 per minute. This unfortunately will equally divide, so this one's going to fill up. This one needs 15, 10, fix that actually. There we go. This will fill up and then it'll start piping all the excess into here, but it should equal out mostly. I'll probably have some backed up ones on this belt for a while, but this one will produce 45 per minute. I'm turning those 45 into iron plate, which will be good. And it'll take those iron plates and mix them in here. Now the metal is distributed. Okay, now it's all working, so this should start getting its first ship of this stuff soon. This should all be able to produce 5 reinforced plates per minute. Good, because then we can produce these things on the side, and I don't have to sit here and wait on them while I'm trying to craft them. We'll want to set up some more setups so we can get rotors going, as well as modular crate. This thing is already tapped out, so I'm not even going to try to tap into that for more iron. Everything should be running now. Should be able to start maintaining, keeping enough in there to just start right back up as soon as it finishes. So this will continuously craft me up. It says 5 per minute, it's like each craft is 1, so it's like every 10 seconds or 12 seconds or something like that. Yeah, 12 seconds. We'll craft me up another one, assuming that it has the plates coming in. Nails are coming in pretty strong. Plates are lacking a little bit. Why are the plates lacking a little bit? I don't understand why. 45 per minute. This is 30 per minute. Oh, that's 30 per minute. I mean, it's still a good rate, but it should be producing faster. The screws seem to be going on a bit of a random. I mean, could increase that, I suppose, but falling behind to the iron. Ah, it's because this one hasn't filled up yet. Gotcha. This probably has some backup iron. Right? There's still some iron ore, but none of these will have it. Once it fills up that line, it'll be fine. But until this thing fills up, it'll be lacking behind. I hope. No, I don't have to, but I get it. Okay, that's good. I've got most of it. Cool. Keep this full until the belt fills back up. Shouldn't take long. There we go. Now it's starting to build up. Once that builds up, all the excess will start flowing down here, and this will be getting 45 per minute. Close. Okay, that belt is now full. So it looks like this one will occasionally get stagnant for more than one. Good. Is it keeping up? Now that's the real question. Hard to say. It looks like it's trying. Okay, looks like it might actually be keeping up now. Okay, looks like it's firing up as soon as it gets done now. Okay, good. Just give it kind of a fighting advantage. So if you actually place it first, I don't need enough for you. Alright, put it in the fourth place and then flip it over. Actually, just take all my regular plates. Give it a bit of a head start. want to take a look at the power grid. Actually, I'm going to come up here and take a look up here and see how this is all coming now. First 4 are completely full. Working on the next 3. How much we got in storage? Quite a bit, but I want to keep that coming, so let's get some more going. Alright, so which one's wood? The right one is wood. So this one's wood. So wood in here. And this one is not that there's anything to worry about, but now we have this whole setup. So this is what powers our entire system right now. Wood and leaves. It's turned into various resources they need to be. Not enough leaves in that one, obviously. And I've turned this way down to where it only does 18 wood per minute, but it produces 90 biomass. So that way, if these two are both at full efficiency, they would equal out to 120 and pump it right from there. The 120 would be pumped in here, turned into 60 of these. Then it gets pumped straight over here to the chest, where it gets distributed by all the automated biomass generators. Full in that one. That number is going up. Oh, and I can throw my excess bio. Oh, I don't have. Oh, yeah, I do right here. Biomass can go right here. Get it out of my inventory. There we go. Pretty clean setup, and we're producing. Looks like 250 watts. I think that's including these. Oh, I don't want to at all. Let's disconnect this one. Take this guy and connect it up by there. And connect this guy to there. Now everything has power again. Alright. That's still producing us screws. Producing 10 per minute, it's using 10 per minute, so it should be keeping up. Now it should equal out. Goes down one, goes up one. Are they able to keep doing that over and over? Down one, up one? Yep. Cool. Now it's balanced out. That doesn't have a full flow of these. Or no, that. Alright, throw the rest of these rods into their storage. Alright, now, in fact, let's go ahead and clean out our inventory a little bit. I'm just gonna throw away these iron skips. Too much effort to have to break them down. Okay, concrete over here. And everything else doesn't really have a storage. So, we're looking pretty good. We got our reinforced plates online now. Look at that, we've already got 29 of them. Good start. Not bad start to our factory. We got our power set up over here with the automation. All we have to do to refill this thing is to go out with our chainsaw, grab a little bit of this fuel, go out with the chainsaw, chop down a crap load of trees, throw it into these individual bins, and we'll be good to go. In fact, just in case, I'm going to keep a little bit of biofuel on my guy so that way I can run the chainsaw. It's not like I couldn't make some on the fly if I had to, but it's better if I didn't have to. This is equaled out, which is good. I'm liking this. Our base is efficient, guys, and I'm loving it. Also notice screws are popping out like non-stop. It's maintaining like absolutely perfectly though, so not gonna complain about that. Starts up as soon as it finishes and starts more. That's awesome. And this is maintaining now. Everything is balanced as far as I'm aware, aside from maybe these guys, because only one of these guys is running. This guy's got fuel in him but nothing running. I think we had a pretty successful episode here. I kind of talked a little bit longer than I meant to, but looking pretty good. Efficiency at the max. What all we accomplished is we got power set up and we got reinforced plates set up. So, not bad, not bad. And we've got all of our other resources still pouring in at a regular pace like they're supposed to, which is awesome. We've got copper wire, cable, iron plates, iron rods, and concrete, as well as screws. We're creating the biofuel now, which is awesome. I'd say we're doing pretty well, guys. Cannot complain. This is maintaining as well, which is awesome. Producing ingot. Okay. Sorry, I just like to double check everything. It's a pain in the butt to try to maintain that efficiency in your pack and your gameplays. I should have put that over here, that refinery setup. Oh well, I can put another. I don't know. I'll have to find another ore vein. Should be plenty nearby if I were to do iron ore. Let's see. Yeah, there's two right up here we can tap into. Set up a whole new foundation up here and get some stuff being processed over there too. With two impure veins, it's 30 each, 60 total. Worst case scenario, I throw a couple power cells in both of them, make a total of 120. If we were to say type in rotor, click it, looks like in an assembler you can make 4 per minute using 25 screws and 5 iron rods. Make 1. If it's making 4, that means we need 20 iron rods and 100 screws per minute. So to make screws, we need 4 rods per, no, 10 rods per minute, 10 ingots. And to make screws, we need an additional, well, that's to make the screws. We need 10 rods to make 40 screws per minute. So we probably have to, what was it again? Rotor, hold on. Rotor requires 25 per minute. No, 100 per minute. So we need to do that craft. We'd probably do get away with 2 constructors at a 10% bump, which adds, well, 25% bumps, looking at the 125%, bumping out 150 screws per constructor, combining them to get the 100 we need to make 4 rotors per minute. Okay, I don't know. I'll figure that out off camera. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell down below to let you know when I upload videos to YouTube. Also, be sure to leave a comment if there's anything you guys want to see. If you're just interested in the content and you want to make a comment, by all means, I'll take it. For now, guys, that's going to have to do it for me, so I'll see all of your beautiful faces in the next video. Bye, guys.